Paris. Just saying the name conjures up so many images. It's a city that sparkles with an undeniable magic. Many call it the City of Lights, and it truly lives up to that name. Imagine strolling along the Seine River as the city lights begin to twinkle. You can feel the romance in the air. It's a place where history whispers from every grand building, and where art seems to flow through the very streets you walk. This is Paris, a destination that captures hearts. As you arrive, perhaps by train or plane, you'll feel an exciting buzz. Your first glimpse of the Eiffel Tower might be from a taxi window. Or maybe you'll spot the white dome of the Sacré-Cœur Basilica high on its hill. These famous landmarks are like beacons welcoming you to explore. Paris is a city that unfolds before you layer by fascinating layer. It invites you to wander its charming streets and discover its secrets. Get ready for an adventure you won't soon forget. It's a feast for the senses. But Paris is so much more than its famous monuments. It's found in the quiet moments too, like sipping coffee at a sidewalk cafe, just watching the world go by. It's in the aroma of freshly baked croissants drifting from a boulangerie. It's in the stylish way Parisians carry themselves. This city has a unique rhythm, it's an elegance and a zest for life that's infectious. You'll want to soak it all in. This guide is here to help you, especially if it's your first time. We'll journey through its historic avenues and charming little alleyways. We'll explore grand palaces and cozy neighborhood bistros. Think of this as your friendly companion to discovering Paris. We'll cover the must-see sites, of course, but we'll also peek into some local favorites, so pack your walking shoes and your sense of wonder. Paris is waiting to share its stories with you. Let's begin our Parisian dream. Let's start with the Eiffel Tower. Can you believe it was once quite controversial? Built for the 1889 World's Fair, some Parisians initially disliked its iron lattice design, but Gustave Eiffel's creation quickly won over hearts. Today, it's the undeniable symbol of Paris, recognized worldwide. Riding the elevator to the top offers breathtaking views. You can see the entire city spread out beneath you. It's a truly unforgettable experience, day or night. It stands proud, a testament to innovation. Next, we journey to the Louvre Museum. This iconic pyramid entrance leads to a world of art. But before it housed masterpieces, the Louvre was a medieval fortress. Then, it became a grand royal palace for French kings. Now it's the world's largest art museum. You could spend days exploring its vast collections. Of course, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa draws huge crowds, but there are thousands of other treasures waiting to be discovered. From Egyptian antiquities to Renaissance paintings, it's all here. No visit to Paris is complete without seeing Notre Dame Cathedral. This masterpiece of Gothic architecture has stood for over 800 years. It has witnessed coronations, revolutions, and countless moments of French history. The devastating fire in 2019 was a shock to the world, but Paris is resilient. As of our journey in 2025, incredible restoration work has brought it back. Its famous gargoyles and stunning stained glass rose windows continue to inspire awe. It's a symbol of faith and endurance. Two other powerful symbols stand tall in Paris. The Arc de Triomphe, commissioned by Napoleon, honors French military victories. It sits majestically at the end of the Champs-Élysées. Climbing to its top offers another fantastic city view, straight down the famous avenue. Then there's the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Its gleaming white domes crown the hilltop of Montmartre. Built as an act of hope, its Romano-Byzantine architecture is stunning. The view from its steps is a favorite for locals and visitors alike. These landmarks tell Paris's rich story. Paris is cleverly organized into 20 districts called arrondissements. Imagine a snail shell, coiling outwards from the center. That's how the arrondissements are numbered, starting with the first in the middle. Each one has its own unique personality and charm. Understanding this system helps you navigate the city. It also helps you discover the diverse neighborhoods that make Paris so special. Think of them as distinct villages within the larger city. Each arrondissement offers a different slice of Parisian life. Let's look at a few. The first arrondissement is home to the Louvre and the beautiful Tuileries garden. It's very central and grand. The fourth arrondissement includes the historic Le Marais district. Here you'll find trendy boutiques, art galleries, and Place des Vosges. It's also where part of Notre Dame Cathedral stands. Then there's the sixth, Saint-Germain-des-Prés. This area is famous for its literary cafes like Les Deux Magots. It's chic, intellectual, and full of classic Parisian charm. These areas are perfect for your first explorations. Travel a bit further and discover more distinct flavors. the 18th arrondissement is Montmartre. This hilltop neighborhood feels like a village. It's known for the Sacré-Cœur and its artistic past, with Place du Tertre bustling with artists. The 5th arrondissement is the historic Latin Quarter. It's home to the Sorbonne University, ancient Roman ruins, and lively student life. You'll find wonderful bookstores including Shakespeare and Company here. Each area has its own rhythm and story to tell. Exploring the arrondissements is like flipping through the pages of a fascinating book. Don't be afraid to wander beyond the main tourist trails. You might find your favorite little cafe in the 11th, or a charming market in the 12th. Each arrondissement has its own mayor, its own character. Some are residential and quiet, others are bustling with energy. The best way to experience Paris is to get a little lost in its diverse neighborhoods. You're sure to find places that speak to you personally. One of the best ways to truly see Paris is on foot. The city center is surprisingly compact. Many famous landmarks are within comfortable walking distance of each other. Imagine strolling along the Seine, crossing its historic bridges, or wandering through the Jardin de Luxembourg on a sunny afternoon. Walking allows you to notice the small details, the beautiful architecture, the charming shop windows, the everyday life of Parisians. So pack comfortable shoes. They'll be your best friend in Paris. When your feet need a rest, the Paris Metro is fantastic. It's one of the oldest and most efficient subway systems in the world. With over 300 stations, it can take you almost anywhere you want to go. Look for the distinctive M signs or Art Nouveau entrances. You can buy single tickets or a Navigo pass for longer stays. It might seem a bit confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, the metro is a fast and easy way to zip around. It's how Parisians travel. Don't overlook the city buses. They offer a more scenic way to travel than the metro. You can sit back and watch Parisian life unfold from your window. Bus routes cover the entire city. They are especially good for shorter distances or if you have mobility concerns. Another fun option is the Vélib bike sharing system. If you're comfortable cycling in a city, it's a great way to explore. Paris has been adding more and more bike lanes, making it safer and more enjoyable for cyclists. For a truly unique perspective, consider a boat trip on the Seine. Companies like Bateau Mouche or Bateau Bus offer river cruises. These boats glide past many iconic landmarks, giving you a different view. The Bateau Bus even works like a water taxi, with several stops along the river. Paris is also becoming increasingly pedestrian-friendly. Many areas, especially along the Seine on Sundays, are car-free. This makes for wonderful, relaxed strolling. Getting around Paris is part of the adventure. Section 5. Living like a local Parisian etiquette and customs. Want to feel more at home in Paris? A few simple courtesies go a long way. Always greet people when you enter a shop, cafe, or even an elevator. A polite bonjour, good day, or bonsoir, good evening, is essential. When leaving, say merci, thank you, and au revoir, goodbye. Adding madame, monsieur, or mademoiselle shows extra respect. Don't forget s'il vous plaît, please. These small words make a big difference. Parisians appreciate the effort, even if your French isn't perfect. Cafe culture is a huge part of Parisian life. When you sit down at a cafe, take your time. It's perfectly acceptable to order one coffee and linger for an hour or two. People use cafes to read, work, chat, or simply watch the world go by. To get the waiter's attention, a polite wave or monsieur, madame, s'il vous plaît works. Tipping in cafes and restaurants is a bit different than in some countries. Service is usually included, service compris, in the bill. But it's customary to leave a small extra euro or two for good service. Parisians generally have a chic, understated sense of style. You don't need to dress formally, but try to avoid overly casual or sloppy attire, like athletic wear everywhere. Think smart, casual. Comfortable walking shoes are a must, as we've said, but Parisians often pair them with stylish outfits. Darker colors are common. The key is to look put together even when you're exploring. It's about respecting the local aesthetic and feeling comfortable yourself. A few other general tips: speak softly in public places, especially on public transport. Parisians value discretion. Queuing or lining up is expected and respected. When visiting churches or religious sites, dress modestly. Cover your shoulders and knees if necessary. Always ask before taking photos of people. By being a considerate visitor, you'll have a much richer experience. You'll feel more connected to the wonderful city and its people. It shows respect for their culture. Section 6. A taste of Paris. Culinary delights and cafe culture. Paris is a paradise for food lovers. French cuisine is celebrated worldwide, and Paris is its vibrant heart. Eating here is not just about sustenance, it's an art form, a daily pleasure. From Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy neighborhood bistros, there's something for every taste and budget. Be open to trying new things. The French take great pride in their culinary traditions, and you're invited to savor every delicious moment of it. Get ready for a true gastronomic adventure. Let's talk about some iconic foods you must try. For breakfast, nothing beats a warm, flaky croissant or a rich pain au chocolat from a local boulangerie, which is a bakery. For a classic French meal, consider onion soup, rich with melted cheese, or perhaps coq au vin, chicken braised in red wine. Beef bourguignon is another hearty, flavorful stew, and don't forget the incredible variety of French cheeses. Pair them with a fresh baguette and some good wine. Simple yet so delicious. We've mentioned cafe culture, but it deserves more attention. Parisian cafes are institutions. They are places for socializing, observing, thinking, and just being. You can sit on a terrace for hours, watching the stylish Parisians go by. Order a café crème, which is coffee with milk, or an express, which is espresso. Many cafes also serve light meals like croque monsieur, a grilled ham and cheese sandwich. Patisseries or pastry shops are another slice of heaven with their exquisite cakes and tarts. Macarons are a must-try, colorful treat. To really dive into the local food scene, visit one of Paris's wonderful markets. Marché des Enfants Rouges in the Marais is the oldest covered market. It offers a fantastic array of food stalls. Or try Marché Bastille for a lively open-air experience. Buy fresh produce, cheeses, meats, and bread for a delightful picnic, perhaps by the Seine or in a beautiful park like the Jardin de Luxembourg. Parisians love their picnics. Remember, dinner is usually eaten later here, often from 8 p.m. onwards. Making reservations for popular restaurants is a good idea. Section 7. Beyond the icons, Paris's rich art and museum scene. Paris is a city that breathes art. While the Louvre is a giant, it's just the beginning of your artistic journey. Just across the Seine, you'll find the Musée d'Orsay. This stunning museum is housed in a former railway station. Its architecture alone is worth the visit. Inside, you'll discover an incredible collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art. Think Monet, Renoir, Van Gogh, and Gauguin. Seeing these masterpieces in person is a truly moving experience. It's a feast for the eyes. For lovers of modern and contemporary art, the Centre Pompidou is a must-see. Its unique inside-out architecture with colorful pipes and escalators on the exterior is striking. Inside, you'll find works by Picasso, Matisse, Warhol, and many more. The rooftop offers fantastic panoramic views of Paris. Another gem is the Musée Rodin. Here you can admire Auguste Rodin's powerful sculptures, including The Thinker and The Kiss. The museum is set in a beautiful villa with a tranquil sculpture garden. It's a peaceful escape. Don't miss the smaller, more specialized museums that offer intimate art encounters. The Musée de l'Orangerie in the Tuileries Garden is home to Monet's breathtaking water lilies murals. These enormous paintings surround you, creating an immersive experience. The Musée Marmottan Monet houses the world's largest collection of Monet's works. If you're a fan of Picasso, the Musée National Picasso Paris in the Marais is dedicated to his art. Each of these museums offers a unique window into an artist's world. Beyond the museums, art is everywhere in Paris. Stroll through art gallery districts like Le Marais or Saint-Germain-des-Prés. You'll find countless galleries showcasing established and emerging artists. Keep an eye out for street art too, especially in neighborhoods like Belleville or Oberkampf. Paris encourages you to explore art in all its forms. Whether you're an art expert or just curious, the city's creative spirit is sure to inspire you. There's always something new and beautiful to discover. Section 8. Uncovering hidden Paris, secret spots, and local haunts. While the famous landmarks are incredible, there's a special joy in discovering Paris's hidden gems. These are the places off the main tourist track. They offer a glimpse into the everyday life of Parisians. Venturing into lesser-known areas allows you to create your own unique memories. It's about finding those quiet corners and charming spots that speak to you. This is where the real magic of exploration happens. You'll feel like you've stumbled upon a secret. One such area is the Canal Saint-Martin in the 10th arrondissement. It's a trendy bohemian neighborhood. Young Parisians gather along its tree-lined quays. You can watch the canal boats pass through the locks, or enjoy a drink at one of the cool waterside bars. Another fantastic find is the Promenade Plantée, also known as Coulee Verte René Dumont. This elevated park is built on an abandoned railway line. It's a green oasis stretching for several kilometers, offering unique city views. Seek out charming, almost hidden squares like Place Dauphine. It's a tranquil triangle of land on the Ile de la Cité, perfect for a quiet moment. Discover the covered passages, or passages couvertes. These 19th century shopping arcades, like Galerie Vivienne, are filled with old-world charm. They house delightful little bookshops, antique stores, and tea rooms. Cour d'Amoyer near Bastille is another beautiful, quiet courtyard, hidden from the bustling streets. These spots feel like stepping back in time. To truly experience local life, explore neighborhoods like Batignolles in the 17th arrondissement. It has a village-like feel with lovely parks and independent shops. Or visit Boudou-Caille in the 13th. This charming hilltop area has cobblestone streets and a relaxed, artistic vibe. Find local food markets, browse small boutiques, and just wander. The best hidden gems are often found by chance, so dare to turn down that intriguing little street. You never know what Parisian treasure you might find. Section 9. Your Parisian adventure, practical tips, and best times to visit. A little French goes a long way in Paris. While many people in tourist areas speak some English, Parisians truly appreciate it if you try a few basic phrases. Learn bonjour, which means hello, merci, which means thank you, s'il vous plaît, which means please, and excusez-moi, which means excuse me. Even a simple attempt shows respect for their language and culture. Carry a small phrasebook or use a translation app if you need help. Don't be shy, your efforts will usually be met with a smile and often a helpful response in English if needed. The currency in France is the euro. Credit cards are widely accepted, but it's good to have some cash for smaller purchases or markets. Tipping is generally service compris, meaning included in the bill at restaurants. However, it's customary to leave a small extra amount, a few euros, for good service. Regarding safety, Paris is generally a safe city, but like any major city, be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for pickpockets, especially in crowded tourist areas and on the metro. Keep valuables secure and out of sight. As of May 2025, always check current travel advisories before your trip. So when is the best time to visit Paris? Spring, from April to May, is wonderful. The city bursts into bloom with flowers and the weather is mild and pleasant. It's perfect for strolling and enjoying outdoor cafes. Autumn, from September to October, is another fantastic choice. The summer crowds have thinned and the temperatures are comfortable. The fall colors in the parks are beautiful. These shoulder seasons often offer a great balance of good weather and fewer tourists. Summer, from June to August, is peak tourist season. Paris is vibrant and lively, with many outdoor events and festivals. However, it can be hot and crowded, and prices may be higher. Winter, from November to March, is the quietest time. It's colder, but you'll find fewer tourists and a cozy atmosphere. The Christmas lights and markets add a special magic. Ultimately, Paris has its charm in every season. Choose the time that best suits your preferences and enjoy your incredible Parisian adventure.